This is part of a course that we're offering this summer. It's an elective course. It's called Green Design Build.
Well, what's going to take place today is we're going to do a green building charrette for a combination of two clients. The people involved in the charrette are master's students from Philadelphia University.
You two are going to be basically running this charrette today?
Yes. We each have different assigned tasks and we'll be running through.
Have you ever participated in a charrette?
No.
No, it's all new.
So you're not only participating, but you're actually leading the charrette as well.
Right. And learning at the same time.
And the charrette really is it's a part of a much larger process that we call dynamic planning.
We established that the wash station needs to respect the land and the surrounding community, provide efficiency for the work that's done there, provide a comfortable work environment for employees and volunteers, protect and enhance the quality of the food resources produced on the site, be an expression of environmental awareness and educate by design, and be adaptable for other users and uses.
This is the wash station, as is, our temporary wash station. Today we are doing bunching dandelion greens.
So we're going to break out in groups now. You want to have the site location figured out in your group, as well as just a sort of general building layout.
What if this was the Coops and they were building? How would they approach it? They were smart people. What would be their concept for it? So access to breeze, to me, access to breeze is driving the shade more than sun at this point, since the whole thing's in shade.
We sort of discussed three general orientations. In terms of actual siting, we fairly quickly agreed as a group that the existing spot is over here. We agreed that the location of the compost and mulch piles is probably a better location.
From both the upper field and the lower field would come in here, and there'd be kind of like a shelving system drop-off point that would be open-sided. And then the main workspace is in here with wash station, wash station, wash station, wash station, and then workspace in the center. So 4 people could be working and sharing a central workstation.
Try to figure out whether it'd be best to have people grouped together, more conversational, more community feel. Has the same drop-off, wash, pack, load.
What if it just in its plain state was a tub and you could use it as a tub, and then the only change you'd be making would be if you dropped in the 2 smaller bins? Here's your tub with a drain. And then, so if you want to wash out like the lettuce or the salad greens, you're going to toss them in there, fill them with water, wash them out, and then drain them out.
Okay.
If you, and then you know your work areas and those things.
Yeah.
So then the other option is you have your bins.
I got it.
And your bins fit right in there.
20
Go up
feet.
to 22 feet.
Go all the way out.
These are old timbers
If
too.
we could ever get up there, that'd be good.
What do you mean up there? What do you want to do up there?
Like in a barn, you have you have dry storage.
Ah, you want to get some storage up in there.
So the first thing we had to realize, or do, is we had to pick a site. We couldn't keep waffling between one and the other. When we think about the site, this is the best area for photovoltaics because you got solar gain between 9 and 3.
So our group was, of course, focusing on the more central idea of having everything in the middle with people all around. There were concerns about, that sometimes you would want to utilize that center space, that everyone likes the idea of the people being able to be on both sides. So our solution to that was a U shape instead of a square. This was one option where we had some light coming in here. This also presents some opportunities for some dry storage on a second level.
So what is this, Rob Fleming?
Well, this is all salvage lumber that the faculty and students have garnered, expressing their commitment to sustainability. The goal of the students and the faculty is to do this out of 100% salvaged or reused materials.
We had the design charrette about a month or so ago. And what happened with the designs that came out of that?
We took them back into our classroom environment and continued to work on them, tweaking small design things. The final design isn't far from where we ended the charrette.
So what are you about to do with this recycled wood?
Right now we have to pull all the nails out of the wood, denailing. Because we have to size these so we need to be able to cut through them smoothly and without hitting any nails with the saw.
Tell us what's going on here with the beeswax.
Okay, we're using beeswax to coat the ends of the posts that are going into the ground. And now we just wait for it to melt. It'll go on the ends of the posts, the ends that are going into the ground.
What will the posts be used for?
There's what's supporting our structure.
Okay.
So the reason we're doing that, it's better than using pressure treated wood.
I see you have the most sophisticated stirring equipment available.
Absolutely, all natural.
And this is a sustainable alternative to pressure treated wood.
Yep.
It's powerful education that's going on.
Absolutely. What better way to learn?
The 4 corner posts are actually these thicker 6x6s over here.
I see.
And the reason we're using the extra heavy ones on the corners also is because that's where our water tanks are going to go that are going to hold the collected rainwater.
Fastening the beams to the vertical posts.
We're building the wash stations.
And what are these tubs going to be doing?
They'll be the wash basins.
So we're almost done this project?
Yes, it's getting close. We're on the last day. Well, it's been really interesting and helpful to see how the design translates into a built structure.
Can you talk to this experience, Chris, as a student?
It's been a lot of hard work. Yeah, we wanted to use reclaimed lumber. I had no idea how hard it would be to get reclaimed lumber of this size.
So what do you think of learning like this in such a hands-on way?
Oh, it's unique and valuable. Can't really find something like this anywhere else. What's really cool is the surface area is slate that was salvaged from, I think, an elementary school. And they actually have chalk still on them.
I think the greatest thing that I'm going to take away from this is just the understanding of what goes into building something like this. I mean, this is a really simple structure in comparison to the things that we design in class or that we design in the real world, so it's great to know how much work goes into putting something like this together.
We have a bunch of the salvaged wood here, and what I want to do is I want to introduce you to my friend Kevin over here, and he's going to tell us about some of the wood. Where did you salvage this stuff from?
Well, this was a commercial industrial warehouse, turn of the century again, late 18th, early 1900s. And we're a sustainable demolition contractor. We recover all this stuff and reuse and resell.
This structure is definitely LEED worthy. There is another rating system which we look at a lot in our professional work, and that is the Living Building Challenge. So what that does is goes far beyond LEED. If you could put this building in that rating system, it would do exceptionally well.
To me, the most important thing that they can take away from this is an appreciation for, you know, how much is really involved in terms of translating design into reality.
Carrots on the table.
I am David Zelov, the farm manager here at Weaver's Way Farm, standing in our wonderful new wash station, and very excited to be able to share the story with everybody who comes out here about who built it and what kind of products went into it, the sustainability of the whole structure. Especially